Amid growing hospital visits for seasonal respiratory viruses, Baptist Health leaders say they are ready for the influx of people.
I mean, we're definitely seeing an increase in the typical respiratory viruses that you see this time of year. So things like flu A and B.
Dr. Lee Dawsett is a chief medical officer for Baptist Health hospitals in Lexington and Hamburg. Dawsett says doctors at both centers are treating more cases of RSV and COVID.
We're seeing more of that in our emergency room, having increased hospital admissions for that sort of thing.
According to the Center for Disease Control, seasonal influenza activity is elevated and rising across the United States. However, while the CDC reports that respiratory illness activity across the state is low, emergency departments across the state, like Baptist Health, are seeing increased visits for the flu, COVID, and RSV. One primary care doctor says increased cases are to be expected during the holidays.
It is one of those seasons where the community is in close quarters, right? During the winter seasons, family gatherings, there's a lot of transmission of viruses in close quarters.
Dr. Gilliam also suggests people get their flu shot to help protect themselves. He also recommends regular hand washing and wear a mask if needed. Dawsett says their daily operations aren't changing, though, given the influx of cases.
This is not anything unexpected that we're unprepared for.
Reporting in Lexington, Jackson Plank, WKYT.